Another Lucas. Welcome to the Volcanic Portal. Hello, Dark Rosma. Nice. Good job, Fantasy. December 19th, by the way, y'all, I will be doing a face reveal. I will be showing my new face. It's not really too much different. Like, my eye color is different. And I have a whole different perception on things. The new face. Yeah. So, December 19th, be on the lookout for a face reveal. I'm not gonna try to do some extra mile type shit like a lot of YouTubers or a lot of people would do though, where I like add extra effects or extra like dragged out cinematic films or shots and shit like that, like different camera angles. Like it'll be a vlog. Am I gonna stream the face reveal? No, I'm gonna vlog it first. Like I'm gonna have a whole vlog. But so the shit that's been on my mind lately, I can't front. Like deep in the back of my head, I just been raging the fuck out, bro. Like if y'all niggas have not heard Endgame, where I'm screaming my fucking soul out and I'm mad as shit, then that's just a piece of what's been going on. Fantasy, you have an idea a little bit, cause I know you usually see what's going on my channel and sometimes on Archer's channel. Even Blue Archer, he has a problem as well that he's facing. But I just been mad as shit. So it's like it's been hard to just work on certain content. Or is it an old message? What you mean? What's up, Ramon? Yeah, I feel it involves something. Yeah, it does. And it's like, get the fuck over it, bro. It's been 2 fucking years, bro. That's not aimed at Blue Archer, by the way. Like, obviously, that's not aimed at Blue Archer, because this dumbass nigga. I'm not calling Archer a dumbass nigga, by the way, so let me reiterate that. There's this dumbass nigga that has been holding a grudge against me and Blue Archer for over 2 years now. 2 years and some months or some weeks. At this point, it's over nothing because you can't even go back in time, no matter how far back you go, even if it's to the very beginning, to even pinpoint what the root of the problem is, because there is no root. There is no fucking root to the problem. You're pussy as shit, and you don't want to show up on any social medias because you want to look like a fucking victim. You want to sit here and lie to people on the internet as if you've been handling shit in your own personal life. No, Dark Rosman, not you. You want to sit here and put on a fucking persona as if you've been handling your business at your shitty 9 to 5 like you've been going to church. You probably got jizz all over the dollars in the fucking collection plate. You probably got semen filled all up in the fucking collection plates. And motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck's going on because you're so pussy to even admit where the fuck you've been wrong at. That it takes you deleting a response track that you made that was weak as fuck, and even deleting the tweet where you supposedly exposed me for being a fake Christian as if I ever committed to any religion, period. All because of an evolution track that you in the screenshot left a like button on. So, yeah, if I'm still talking about it, listen, I'm gonna even have a whole picture on my Instagram where it's like people are talking about, oh, you're constantly bringing up old shit. No, I'm exposing patterns, you fucking dummy. Get it the fuck right. Yeah, he deleted it because he loved French kissing the tip of my dick and calling me Daddy Lucas for some reason. Oh, fucking pussy. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this bitch ass nigga. This nigga is always on my dick. Like, get the fuck off my nutsack, my nigga. There's a difference, and I want y'all to really understand this shit. Even if you already understand, just really understand this. Keep this drilled in your head. There's a difference between repeating, like, there's a difference between bringing up old shit all the time and exposing patterns. There's a huge difference. Trophy's been doing this to almost everyone who he collabs. Exactly. And it's like, my dude, you don't have to constantly blow up my girl's messenger trying to call her and shit. You got a whole chick. You got a whole rhinoceros skinny bitch. Like, you got a whole anorexic rhino. Why the fuck are you worried about what the fuck we doing over here? Didn't y'all move in together or some shit, my nigga? Like, shouldn't you be focusing on y'all? But no, you obviously think that a fucking stick ain't enough for you. And yeah, I'm talking about his stupid ass bitch. I don't give a fuck what that fucking cunt says either. He probably is, that's all he fucking does. My nigga, instead of you worrying about getting some BBC, why don't you focus on you and your stick of a fucking chick? Because at this point, it's either shut the fuck up or actually pull up and fucking fight me, my nigga. Because that's honestly where it's at. Oh, and last time I mentioned fighting this nigga, this motherfucker want to say I'm a cyberbully because I'm talking about wanting to fight him and shit. Oh, I'm a hypocrite. This, that, whatever. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. What's up, Dark Blader? Oh, nothing much. I'm just exposing patterns of a pussy ass nigga who like to stay on shit that happened 2 years ago that he can't let go of. and he's not on social media as far as like typing anything, tweeting anything, posting anything, uploading any videos or nothing, because this motherfucker want to seem like we've been on some shit and he hasn't been on social media. Yes, the fuck you have. Granted, I get he wants to form a unit, but personally, I say he shouldn't invade allies' space all the time. Let everyone be on their own. Of course. You see Blue's new vid? Yeah, I seen that already. As far as the audio clip, I re-emailed him that audio clip. That was from TJ Top Chef live stream. I don't remember exactly when, but there was this one part. This motherfucker was ass kissing Blue Archer like a motherfucker. So, meanwhile, this motherfucker is lurking all over social media and want to make it seem like he hasn't been on the internet because virtual reality is a fucking cancer to his fucking perception and shit. He can't stand it for the life of him, but he'll always come up here and upload something when it come to drama. This nigga love thinking that he Thanos and shit, but when I snap my fucking fingers, this motherfucker go in the middle of nowhere in outer space, and this motherfucker can't come back unless I say so. Lucas says, fuck Simon says, this Lucas says, little stupid ass bitch. Word. Like, come on, dog. You do this all the fucking time. You'll sit here and get mad at whoever don't agree with your terms because you're a fucking tyrant. You're a fucking dictator. You act like you Shao Kahn and shit. But then you want to make everybody else who is against you look like some fucking devil worshippers or some fucking devils. You are a fucking pussy. You're a fucking hypocrite. Any Christian in the world that says they will hit a female ain't nothing at all. You don't deserve to exist in my fucking eyes. You don't exist in my fucking life. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care how far that is. I don't give a fuck if people try to be like, oh, well, now you're taking it far. I have every right to say what the fuck I feel, bro. I have every right to let out my emotion and my thoughts. You don't like it, suck my dick and get over it. Cause I'm fucking done, my nigga. He been framing people to make himself a better man. And then, if you watch Blue Archer's Dear DK Stan video, everything you need to know. Gino, this is not the fucking time. I'm raging right now. You could just look in my description box. This dude, listen, this motherfucker always has some shit. Okay, riddle me this, y'all. Riddle me this. If Eternal was not bothered at all by anything that Blue Archer uploaded, by his quote-unquote whack disses or his punchlines or whatever the fuck he was that he was trying to say in the comment section, why the fuck did he have to take the time to make different paragraph numbers to just fact check this dude? And he didn't even speak no facts. He didn't speak no facts at all. And as far as the whole Ultra Squad shit, okay, let me break down to y'all what happened. So, when I was the Ultra God, I was trying to do completely positive movements. I wasn't even trying to go anywhere negative. I wasn't trying to argue with no one. I didn't try to make any petty remarks or nothing. I was doing my best to just keep it cool, calm, and collective. And for a long time as the Ultra God, I didn't stream at all. Y'all remember that? For those of y'all that been up here for the longest, that's exactly what happened as far as the Ultra God goes. As far as Ultra Squad, I talked to Eternal after. So the first time me and him reunited, I forgave him after I reached out to him. And he forgave me. Shit didn't work out with Menace Movement. And when it came to Ultra Squad shit, I talked to him about wanting to do something like that. He was the first person that I let as far as be part of it. Mind you, many people would think I picked Blue Archer as the first pick. I picked Red Crisis as a first pick. I picked RC as a first pick. I picked Eternal 316 as the first recruit. He was asking about bringing in different people. The people that he was bringing in, these were people that he were more close with than I was close to. That includes Shy. That includes Virgil Tube. That includes, I believe, Mike and RC. I'm more close with RC, like even more now. And I'm back close again with Mike, aka Ivor Reacts. But as far as the others, these were people that he had in his Savs clique. And he was trying to make Ultra Squad like another Savs thing. And I was just like, well, we can't always have a conversation where everything has to be a debate, my nigga. Cause now every time me and this nigga talk, and I'm not talking about right now, I'm talking about during the time. Every time me and this nigga would have a conversation, like for example, okay, me and him was talking about the difference between a leader and a boss. And I was talking about how a boss only want people in their sector to make that person more money. A leader want everybody else to still be independent, but still hold it down for the group that they choose to be a part of. That's pretty much what the Asylum is. And the Asylum only has me, Blue, and Red. But I was saying like, yo, everybody could still do their own thing. Even if they wanted to build their own fucking organizations or whatever, feel free to do so. Be independent and lead. But you know what I mean? Like, be sure to remember where it is you're at. And also remember what it is you commit to. That's pretty much what I was saying. And dude wanted to see, he wanted to say, oh, I should have one person as leader in the group. I'm just being real G because yada yada yada, blah 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 say. My mentors were Shad God, Akasan, yada yada yada. And my thing is, I wasn't trying to tell him I was going to mentor him or nothing at all. Why the fuck do I need to mentor somebody that been on YouTube doing some shit before me, but he's still at 2K subscribers since he fell the fuck off? And I'm at 8K. Why the fuck am I going to try to mentor a nigga that been up here and could have done everything had he not been a fucking snake? Could have been bigger had he not been a fucking snake. What's up, Water Pup? My bad, I didn't read your comment right away. I'm just going out on a limb to let everybody know what's going on in my head right now. He hypocritical as fuck. Plus, the way he wrote his paragraphs, he seemed aggravated, but he states he doesn't start something in his last vid. My point exactly. This dude say he don't start nothing at all, but this dude be saying some fighting words, or this dude always gotta have some instigator type shit to say. Even before with the fucking ASAs, when we was trying to break down what was going down from both sides of another group and Blue Archer, I wasn't going to mention any names at all because I'm not trying to bring those motherfuckers back in. God forbid these motherfuckers try to come back. But I was saying, like, he wanted to get on the ASA before. He was talking about some, he don't want to talk about nothing to do with them because he got nothing to do with them. Whatever they did, that's their problem. But then with the ASA, he wanted to get up here to speak on the shit. And I guarantee you, he was going to slander the fuck out of Blue Archer had I let him do that. And I never let him did that. I guarantee you, if I let him do an ASA again, this motherfucker would have slandered Blue Archer if he talked about the situation. He suddenly pulled the demon again. He is a demon. He's always going to be a fucking demon. He should have just kept his shit as Demon Killer Scorp. That's who he truly is. You can't hide behind some name that you picked out of a fucking Bible scripture like you always read the Bible. Bro, stop acting like you're God, okay? You're not God. There's a difference between being a God and trying to be God. Me, I'm a God. I never said I was God himself. Come correct with that shit. Stop sucking Greek dick. Stop sucking on dick from Greece, my nigga. If he was a god of anything, he's the god of dick riding. I swear to God. That's a lot of God in every sentence. Wow. Anyway. This is why I said in my channel, I don't allow darkness. At this point, balancing your light and your dark is something that you have to be able to do both mentally and emotionally before you can reach it spiritually. Because I'm gonna be real with you, regardless of your status, whether you're completely positive or completely evil or whatever, and this is for anybody, I'm not just talking to you, Dark Rosma, darkness is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So people are gonna always have a problem. Like, I learned the hard way, you can't go life without having some type of adversary or some type of obstacle or challenge to go through. It's just how you handle these different things. He praised himself too hard. Always. Eternal is his mascot. A real deal is something unfortunate. It really is. And back to the matter at hand. So, as far as the leader talk, I was telling this dude, okay, the thing is, I get what he was trying to say about not one person should be a leader in the group, because he wanted it where everybody, no, not he wanted, correction. I thought he wanted everybody to be leaders themselves in the group. And that's where I was aiming. I was aiming for everybody to be that way. But I was trying to tell him the thing is, people are going to look at me as the main leader anyway, considering my name being is the Ultra God, and then Ultra Squad being the name of the group. If my name's Ultra God and you see Ultra Squad and you put two and two together, what you think going to happen when more people tune into the group? They're going to see me as a fucking leader, you dumbass. Even if I denied it, people would ask me, why am I not the leader? And dude is constantly trying to come up with decisions for everybody. And when I tell you that almost everybody was agreeing to everything, I mean, yo, the reason why that shit slowly drained was because the group was covered up with yes men. I'm not gonna call literally everybody in the group a yes men, but I'm saying almost everyone in there was yes men. It was full of yes men, and I didn't like that shit at all. Yeah, I'm always a leader. And the thing is, dude, what motherfuckers is not getting, when I have a problem with somebody, I don't make fun out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga to entertain somebody's bullshit when they take shit too far. Like, okay, this dude really thought, to me, he tried to make a budget Justice League. Or Injustice League, pretty much. Like, okay, let's talk about something else on this one. Let's talk about how for a group intro, I was asking him, what do you think about making a Marvel related intro? Like, same exact template as Marvel, but just having like the different slides and the different fucking name showing. Yeah, Injustice. Alright, Dark Rosmo. And the thing is, when he did the intro, first off, the pictures went perfect. I'm not gonna knock that. I always give credit where it's due. Even with somebody that I can't stand, I give credit where it's due. The pictures were perfect. The pictures came out perfect with each of us. But for the name, you know how it shows Marvel as the big text? He put Ultra, and that was good. Here's where he fucked up. On the bottom, he put Universe. I shit you not, he put the typo there, Universe. And he was expecting all of us to use that intro in every one of our videos. First off, if I recruited you first, why are you taking charge of everything that I'm trying to build, my nigga? That shit makes no sense to me. Second, why am I going to make my shit look tacky if motherfuckers know that I try my best to make my videos precise? I don't try to make everything perfect, but I try to make everything precise where people know that it might not be the best, or it may be the best that I've done thus far, but you don't see me fucking up with it. You know what I mean? Like, I try to make my shit precise. I try to make my shit powerful. I feel like whenever one of us comes up with an idea, he wants to include himself in his own image that he feels sounds better than the idea someone created. Exactly. Like, okay, I was trying to tell him, if we have an ultraverse, because my old intro, as is the Ultra God, had ultraverse as the name that I gave y'all, that I gave everybody. Now, he was trying to, he saw my point when I was like, if you put ultra and then you put universe instead of like keeping like verse out of it, that defeats the purpose of ultraverse. That defeats the purpose of everybody else as a fan and as people who are misunderstood being included. Like, you know how Stan Lee tries to include everybody that watches the Marvel movies into his creations, whether it's the comics or his cameos and shit. He tries to include everybody. May he rest in peace. But I'm saying, my idea that I said, like, I mean, I go with my gut, then someone sacking on the idea. For real, I tried to give an idea. I was like, we could try Ultra Studios as an option. Like, I wasn't saying that as a definite answer. I was saying we should come up with different name options so that way, you know what I mean, we have different ideas to go with. And plus, Ultra Studios didn't sound too extra. It didn't sound too weak. It sounded a little bland, but it also was simple and straight to the point. This nigga then asked me, what about Ultra Legacy? Ultra Legacy. I want y'all to let that sink in and tell me what you think. His idea was Ultra Legacy. Just options, not official. Exactly. That was my idea for it. My idea was, let's come up with options. This nigga said, what about Ultra Legacy? Then, as we're coming up with ideas in the group chat, I know Virgil Tube said, what about Ultra Inc., as in Ultra Incorporated? And Eternal was like, well, we're not a corporation though, LOL. And then Shy goes, what about Ultra Empire? I mean, yeah, it's all right, but to me, names sound like that sound a little self-centered. It does. Then Shy said Ultra Empire. Here's why. Okay. I didn't even think about how the name sounded. I instantly got triggered because it gave me Vietnam flashbacks of when I had experiences in Sav's Empire. And to those who don't know, it was originally rooted to be Sav's clan until I automatically got recruited in High Council and the name instantly changed to Sav's Empire. Another thing me and him had a disagreement on. So, me, Eternal, and Mike, we were all in a three-way group chat. Me and him was in a three-way group chat with Mike. We already had songs done for a project we were gonna do. Like a whole Ultra Squad project we was gonna do. A music project. This sounds deep, man. It does, Dark Blader. Like, it almost sounds like him and his fucking minions want beef forever. It almost sounds like they want to beef with me, Blue, and anybody that we're associated with for the rest of their fucking lives. Like, there's no prophecy to who rules all. Plus, earlier you mentioned how you're just a god rather than the god, which how it should be, then assuming he's the one. My point, when I talk about me being a god, okay, it's not for entertainment purposes. It's more of a spiritual awakening matter. Because as all of y'all should know by now, I conformed and committed to spirituality. That's what I devoted my entire lifespan to. When I do songs, when I do reactions, when I work on outside content, or I have these type of streams, mainly when I get on a microphone and I do fast raps or any type of rap, I prove myself all the fucking time. So why, if I gave myself the spiritual awakening experience that I chose to take, am I going to let somebody else approve or deny me of godhood? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I going to let somebody else tell me what I am if I know what I am? He, on the other hand, then in one of his old intros, this nigga said he was the react god. Like, you're the god of reactions. So basically, you're saying that you are a mythological creature, a fucking god of sitting on your ass watching other videos or watching other music videos or different songs and shit. That's what you're saying. And he loves calling himself the chosen one. But in a three-way group chat, me, him, and Mike, one of the songs that was asked about was the song called Concrete. Mike just wanted to know if we were going to upload any of the songs early as like promo or as like just to show that we're doing a project before actual release date when we come up with one. Because we never had a release date. Me and Eternal both did not even keep it to a yes or no. It went into a long conversation, a long argument, a long series of arguments, a fucking trilogy of arguments. Because he always had a disagreement, my nigga. Even too obsessed with the kind of power while we are independent to where we want, rather one person decides it. He always gonna be like that though. And I feel bad for the motherfuckers that choose to roll with him. Cause yeah. Like, okay. When this the scumbag talked about what he want to do as far as on the project, he says how he wants to attack mainstream. He wants to attack mainstream artists. He wants to attack mainstream. He's going after the industry. The industry's the Antichrist. Oh, this is the Antichrist kingdom. This is how people get fed into devil worshiping, this, that. To an extent, he's right on some aspects about how there are some satanic shit that goes down in the industry. But not every piece of the industry is like that. And plus, even if it's benevolent or malevolent, regardless, industry is one way of projecting your status as whatever your career occupation is. You know how many people have to suck, like they have to suck it up, swallow their pride, and deal with some of the bullshit that goes down. It ain't gonna ever be easy, bro. That type of attitude, you never make it. We also argued because I was trying to tell him, yo, I honestly think right now we should just wait and get back on the project whenever we all feel we should, because we just united the group. We just made the group. We don't have to start a project right away. There's no need for us to just jump into a project right away. He don't care. All right? I'm going to just let you know right now. He didn't give a fuck. This nigga was crying his dick off because I said we shouldn't work on something right away. Everyone has a belief and it shouldn't be forced to change based on what one person said. Exactly. That goes to everybody, even myself. But I was trying to tell him, where are you aiming to go with this? Because he talked about how Virgil Tube was more Christian than him. Like, he's more in touch with Christianity and God than he is. And I was just like, so where is this gonna go? Like, where is Virgil aiming on the project and where are you aiming on the project? Because, and I have nothing against Christianity. I have nothing against anyone who chooses religion, period. But I was trying to tell him, I don't want it to come off as we're all Christian artists, because I'm not Christian. I made that clear. This dude even judged me on my spirituality too. That was another argument me and him had. This nigga. So this dude got into a whole mix with me because it started off with just what's up. I was like just chilling. And one of my out of body experiences, that's one of the meditations I do. One of the Omega Pulsators experiences that I've had, I was able to talk to Triple X Tentacion. It was a wonderful experience. I won't speak too much on it just out of respect for the silence. But he was like, you talk to X? I was like, yep. And he was like, so you believe you can talk to dead people? I got offended because the thing is, like, I get physically he passed away, it decayed, but I don't consider him and many people with unfortunate endings and untimely passes like him dead. I consider them spirits. I corrected him and said spirits, and yes, I could talk to spirits. And then he's like, how do you know you're not being deceived? Reason why that got me too is because this dude talked about how he can hear Jesus' voice in his head at times, and he usually gets chills every time. So I was so close to being petty, saying, "How do you know you're not being deceived when?" But then I was like, "Nah, I'm not that type of person. Regardless how petty I want to be." Damn, I got to fart. Hold up, I gotta mute this mic. My bad, a nigga had the fart. Nah, but anyway, so he then tried to quote someone from the Bible named Mark, how God is God of the living, not of the dead. So you mean to tell me this nigga discriminates anybody that goes upstairs spiritually because this nigga die? Like, if he's God of just the living and not of the dead, then we would all be immortal. We wouldn't be dying at all. So you mean to tell me everybody that dies is not acceptable? What's up, Brandy? I'm not Senpai, I'm Lucas, but welcome to the Volcanic Portal. But the fact that he kept calling them dead triggered me and shit like that. Cause it's like he was being insensitive about it. There's a lot of other shit as far as spirituality that he kept on going on about, but it's like, long story short, let's just say this nigga, he addressed his opinions harshly. Big Cass had a seizure? No. That's good. That's good that he's recovering. Alright, now another thing. Oh damn. Another thing. So when he made the clearing my name video, I didn't ever watch, like I've downloaded the video because it kept buffering when I tried to watch it on the channel that he uploaded it on, which is his own. I couldn't watch full way. I just kept skimming and skimming and skimming and skimming, just basically skimming through different clip parts, like parts of the clip. And the reason why is because it's like, if I just sit there and I listen to that whole thing from beginning to end all the way through without skimming anything or skipping no parts, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right. See how I just stopped myself? I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be able to do. I've already snapped once and I was on a fucking audio. He don't want to upload none right now because this nigga. Influence from him brought his co-conspirators to deep unknown hatred. Not even just that, bro. Okay, on his clearing my name video, I do know of a part where he says like he's thinking about like this being his last video for a while on YouTube because he wants to like just live his life or whatever and shit like that. My dude, you try to put on this positive. Okay, Fantasy, riddle me this, and anybody else that ends up watching this stream or popping up in the stream, riddle me this. How can you be a leading Christian who's all about positivity if you are best friends with motherfuckers that joke about suicide, rape, and all types of other shit, let alone laugh at the fact that your so-called best friends call my best friend, who's my brother, a fucking pedophile? And Eternal himself is a fucking pedophile. Hello, Baker. How is it that you're automatically positive hanging around these other people? First off, if you're a leading Christian, you're not going to be with that shit. You're totally against that shit. You wouldn't fuck with none of them. You're the one who ratted them out about being those type of people. Like, I've been slowly losing sanity from all the shit that he's been conspiring, man. Like, I'm not doing another face reveal until December 19th, Brandy. Yeah, he shouldn't really support that if he's supposedly committed to his religion. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. That's exactly my fucking point. But instead of him addressing me and or Blue, this nigga gotta constantly bitch to Red Crisis. My woman that he got a bitch to. That he keep trying to disrespect. My nigga, if you want to go to war and make it the asylum, if you want to make it the asylum versus the new Savage, if you really want to go to war, then just say so. Just say the word, my nigga. Like, say less. You could just let me know. Let me the fuck know if that's what you want. Cause if it's war you want, then what you should want is to move the fuck on like you claim you have, and shut the fuck up and stop holding such a fucking grudge in your black ass heart. Fucking pussy. Someone like BHD shouldn't even be in Demons Likes. Even on the song Salty, I blatantly say, I ain't no saint, bitch, I am God's monster. I'm not no monster from the devil's fucking kingdom, alright? God sent me here to fuck your life up if you fuck mine up. Try to fuck up my life, I'll fuck up your head. then call it even. You could fuck up your own life, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? Fuck wrong with this dumbass nigga? And you can tell KSI, the dude with the purple tapeworms on his head with the bandana and shit, I'm the real Aries when it comes to that fucking region. If he's gonna be on some, oh, I moved on, stop slandering me, then stop calling Red Crisis on Messenger. Stop trying to disrespect Red Crisis on Messenger. Or period. Plus, he bases assumptions based on persona as if it's real. Yeah, he talks about, oh, Blue Archer called himself the Demon King, but he ain't really about shit. But you called yourself a demon killer. So why don't you resurrect that side of you and actually kill the Demon King if you really think you could? That's what y'all niggas gotta understand. Me and Blue Archer are immortal. I'm a fucking immortal. You can't kill what has already become immortal. I've immortalized myself doing all this YouTube shit. What the fuck you gonna do to me? You gonna make another track and delete it, my nigga? You gonna clear your name once again? Don't tell a lie about me and I won't tell the truth about you. Simple as that. Kendrick Lamar said it better than I could ever say it. That's like if I wanted to be a biker and he assumed I'm into the whole motorcycle code of honor. Exactly. But he'll get mad at me because I mentioned one little thing on record. No, you sat here and tried to screenshot a fucking song that you left a like on, talking about some, oh, but then you mentioned Jesus in your track, lol, hashtag exposed. That doesn't mean that I'm a fucking Christian, you fucking dummy. Jesus exists in many different places, not just religion. So don't get it fucked up. Because on my song Salty, since he want to expose shit, I exposed how he used to try to sell crack to his own mother. I exposed how this nigga used to try to do drag back in Detroit. Don't fucking play with me, you fucking pussy. You don't think I got info, my nigga? You don't think I know shit about you, my nigga? Don't fucking play with me. Don't you fucking play with me. Plus, he mistakes it as if you lied about your religion. I want this nigga to actually see for himself. And I want him to actually try to talk about how I blatantly was like, oh, I'm a Christian. Or I used to be a Christian. No. Talked about thinking about going there. I've thought about being a Christian, but that don't mean that I've committed to it. I've listened to Christian rappers like NF, Lecrae. But that doesn't mean that I'm a Christian. That doesn't mean that at all. But if this nigga want to talk about religion, okay, you would know that God is not always addressed as God. Sometimes there are some people that address him as Allah. Allah being arm, leg, arm, head. There are some people that address Jesus Christ as Yeshua. Some people have addressed God as Jehovah. You know what he does? Okay. What Ryan does is he uses the Eternal 316 persona that he has so that he can use Demon Killer Scorp or DKS or DK Stan as a messiah type of phase in his life. Like, this nigga swears he's some type of messiah. I swear I hate this nigga, yo. I really do. Way too confident in himself. For nothing. For nothing. Then what he loves to do, he loves to watch somebody give him all the smoke. And then when everything dies out and be quiet, he likes to say something last fucking minute. Last fucking minute. I don't take back what I say. I hate this nigga. So you can get on Messenger and start all this bullshit, but you can't get on your platform and do something about it. That's what it's come to, my nigga. Plus, he tries not to not make you a part of another scuffle, but push you in it with the blue situation by putting your name on Twitter. Exactly. And then he gonna sit here and be like, I wasn't dragging him in nothing. He just was a part of it, though. No, the fuck I wasn't, my nigga. You just wanted to add my name in there for the suffice. Don't even try to fucking play me, because I was never a part of anything. This nigga tried to bring me in some shit when he was bitching on the phone with me about Blue, because Blue decided to resign from Menace Movement because he didn't want to get in some bullshit or another fiasco with his rivals. And then he was like, oh, I don't want him coming back when we start getting successful. But I told Blue Archer straight up, listen, you my brother. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. If you about to be out, then I'm out too, because I don't want to get involved in no fiasco that they try to pull against you. That's the truth. I wasn't about to be involved in no plot. I wasn't about to turn my back on my own brother like that. But him, and by him I mean Eternal, and many other people love to say, I got manipulated, or I'm the one manipulating events. I'm the mastermind behind everything. Dude, if I was a mastermind, don't you think I would have been exposed hard body? And it wouldn't have been by none of y'all. Red Crisis would have exposed the fuck out of me. If I was really that type of dude. Yeah, I would have done the same and left on my own terms. Anyone with a conscience would. Anyone with a conscience would. But see, it's always been an issue when it came to me, because I'm always uploading some shit. Even with Overkill Shot, it took that shit for him to finally just work on a song. and be like, God won't accept you. My nigga, you're not God. Since when can you say what God will and will not approve? So it's okay for this dude to use the F word that's offensive to LGBTQ people. It's offensive for this dude when I expose some shit, but it's okay for him to just be like, yeah, this dude, this, that, whatever. It's okay for this dude to lie about me. Don't try me, my nigga. This nigga make me want to snap again. Yeah, and that's another one. That's another bozo. That's another fucking bozo. I'm about to close this portal. Fantasy, I'm gonna hit you up in a DM.